pa na mame empo mo chew omomre ne de mafa kakra ti meto mo nso so kakra wa be Fontaine Times UTV Ghana obetimi ajoin e wo ho channel 360 on DSTV so and also e wo ho nti wa fiefie mu nyina ye nkamom na ye ni enkomo mamemfa belated happy birthday Emma Honorable Comfort Doyo Kujo enti honorable na enra eye na woda ono ene member of parliament Emma Ada Sanso ena oye majority deputy majority whip enti enra na woda. He's such an amazing being. She's so sweet. Enti honorable on behalf of my crew, my producer and the entire crew, we wish you well. Nyame won shaw na wonye kese pa won to won kwam. Na de si wani su nyina so nyame manem bremu emfa emma. And the Babedin Komo, husband burns wife, 5 children, suspected wife of infidelity. And I'm not no, and a panier the workers and moon piece, missy leave to live. And Tinemu name me a brantiano. The workers are H remo, we say a daily guide, a daily graphic, unfancheme. Was say Papa no susu say we impotent, not just say ni hundi ho, or do banada, they be added in a banana no odo nani nyina enu nti no ne yiri eye se he na odi akiri eche se edu point bi krompo na ba no be ma na etu ade de abo baba ne doje ne ko bom mo frem yenu pra wo mo aposifo be so ne penchi be yi ko gina mo se be me na ye breadwinner pa chew e me no yokoda mu abosome miensa ejili no 3 months okoba ye no aya ne se ne wejai. And so such an abuse adie we dey you free nimu abro be afedie evi echiri krompo de okotwaja to edan a oba no ne mofre num edem elokie e wa abontene e meja ne hye ya around 1:04 am na fire for mu yi o maso tiri omu koduru honom no chese within 12-20 minutes there no ma hye djuru be awantimi and CV enkwa baako krante no e de pono so yebedi eho enkomo strage indict former GRA boss accused of causing 9 million financial loss to the state. Internet say papa emisha die also den tansan ye de strage de abono no se ofa kwambone so companies miensa cha companies no e ma omuso moto hyen de ama GRA that time na mumienu krampo de omo hwehwe omo physical location no me that's at the time I know ma what the contract and the amount no na ye hunu wo omo say say infractions bebree and ekoko so enti sabri wabtimi abo mine ka 9 million Ghana cedis enye eno enko MPP slums judiciary over unreasonable bail terms na say Justin Kodua Esquire General Secretary Man New Patriotic Party in some idea to just say, hey, Nancy Moody, much ya, you huni pafua. Na no bail condition was 100 million, 800 million. I would add day. Na just say, more bias. People are not being fair. The judiciary, no, the auto emane womo ebi and on the way, and then some of the pono so ebedi e hon komo. A fear crunchwa, a deputy director in charge of field operations, United Party. UP ewa ha say so and a Harrison Kujo Abba a corporate communications director Emma Nadmo so na Jennifer Furua Queen a deputy national communication director New Patriotic Party and before me watch mama tenas
yeah
ako Judy na wabatena
Jennifer
for count
Jennifer
na chief Bryce Miss Anna Mokano
and a maid of honor
Who ye fe
me dase
the academy fancy
I am fancy here if you have a dear
nyame adomo mpacho so e
nyame adome ho
ye ho ache
e sha ho no
ngasa mo run shift
ai
na ko ye wedding
no crepa Harrison good to see you.
Good to see you.
Match to Uba Hache. Uba Hache pa. So when you dear. Nadmo Hoboko.
Be about call.
Why if I said time?
I don't know what Nadmo.
I want a communication director.
I see.
Then I say, no match since match I mean won't be why fresh.
Why
sense?
Yeah, then you say.
Where let's say who him say Jennifer free one na wo buy.
Me free whole years.
But sister la na
oh,
na wo free one obi buy answer na.
I don't know about it.
That's why you adwuma wo hono.
Of course.
Okay. Ene na me mamunye na akwaba. Me fia me sha say e dey free wo hono mo. Eye papa yi a watimi sebe edi nyamara nsam yi. Owie ye nso no wantimi aunt na ho. Wasan akwakọ no ankasa akọ hange ne ho eku ne ho ai enti emofra no maame ya edi 17 years Kobe senior edi 13 Kwame edi 11 Kobe junior edi 9 maame enima edi 4 ena kwadwo enso ewo 7 months ai 7 months
asemi de moariam abena mame nchia wetiefo na ene wahwefo ene wo crew ni nyina ene wanso na memfa nchia kese enkoma UP ebusua be me say week mo and I think Tuesday and Andra na ye was central region and western region ye koswe ye regional executives no in ekomo mo power so mbetumi start adwuma na abena wo hwe euphoria ene ahokeka omodi aso adwuma no mu ene amanfo di omwaji UP atumu a it's in the right direction because Ghana no pempen so aye do no ye here change serious one looking at catastrophe corruption akese a ekoso no into UPD it has come to stay abana asema abetodwe about obia wahye ne ma wati sika kwaye oba ho ade na woni oba na da bebre no moawo e ma ne be 5 eboa na
ne nana kra ka ho
ne nana na chese wa ma ne bakra san awo ama wanya nana na wako pa eja atu omumu no omo ahye drebe abena eyensem bebre awaresem eyensem bebre and story no per story no let me say oba ni chiti
bema ni susu say
oba
no so chiemu no say bema ni
impotent na chese obema no sabi ne hu ni ho na oba no wagina eno so no di etwa no ho abena awaresem say ye ka say ye kan na ye sorry let me say dey ningi na beje because eye broad ehu and before we be call aware mu no unse tete no na before two people be ware no omo hwe ebusua ni mu sometimes omo tumi hwa ekọ into spiritual side nie edi ebusua na chi one side any nie edi ha into we be hu say at the other side no be ma na ebusuafo ana ne maame etumi sori say yempene ma won ware oba no sanso na oba no so ebusuafo tumi sori ka say yempene ma won ware be ma no na ebia omu ne ma dekronti a omo kasa sometimes ebi wo ho a wo oba na say oba ma na wo ko into that marriage no ade bi wo ebusua ni mu eye hintasam any say ba bonten wo parents is going to mean can plain and answer straightforward in chewo wo bon so mo de nenam men ko sa ware enye but be ma ne oba omo ahwedom at that moment abna wo kan bibi omo ntie at that moment omo ahwedom wo kan bibi a enkosiaga until say omo be enter into marriage no omo enter wia na afi no problems no a start say if you oba na if you be ma no if you oba na if you be ma no but bema oye important no does that mean say nkwala na nya ne man na
o say eno de na e bi on menye genesis along the line no it means setting in it remember health conditions
which means otumi na woda ama wanyam ama wawo emba 5 unless say bia story na ka kira ye say e bia omukoye DNA no na nkwala na nya mema na bibia say ni ho which means bema na tumi na wada ama wawo por mako 5
no enye bema na nko but I think say no oba no will be dada and ode no
but at the end of the day one na wo na bema ni susu say o chiti na bema no ahye no hwe abena asama ekoso bebre ekoso some of these things you know sometimes you know so we share our Ghanaian system right now as I am normal oba warefo ne bema warefo na ba ko cheat sisi ano to me no me who stories bebre me tell stories bebre I say a normal thing.
I say you're normalizing.
I say you're normalizing. It's okay.
A married woman to cheat, and it's okay because for a married man to cheat.
Kuma say minimobia be man no de ne girlfriend bet na fie ho. No ka che na yire say e na sister. Nti ayire na sorry a no wanu aduane ama be man ne girlfriend with the so called sister. Sister no so sorry obeboa ye no ma ye bibia. Nti me bi sa man say eh nanti ade a wo ye so so debi e wo senya me presenting no e na me nim oba bi nso a oni be ma oni ni kunu te be ma te wa ye no ho ade a hye ne kawa oni be ma hye ho enso ka che ni kun se me bra ofra na fiancé no anase ne mpna no bra so called bra e che ni kunu eti wa painti ade na che kun ni se me bra ni ye e bibia enim woti wasem krabu wani ye me bra oboa me kwan bi so na the other side the kunu no so e de na kwotena fie ho say ne wo faase anase ne sister until you realize that some of these things no akoye normal I say play be na say tactics so agenda na omote ho a omo setting in the marriage but it is not normal. It's sacred and I make me say akoye say aye normal due to a bra this time yebo sebi yensure ye consider bibia say ade a me ye etia me kra etia me tradition this time say ade ni ho nti oye ring no normally no ye dade obi so obi obeka cha say dade keke e say ye obi atumi to bi she and obeye ni obeye sa be me ya wa hye ne me wo be kom na osusu no na we hu so many signs every year me say free year no one so many signs and you know one kan okayan so a e bia yire na ntie but a mema on the way our own nature nyame bo omo no they have a lot of things in them
as in a lot of pain
in them
challenges
exactly before them be back out a strike no not just say amen no but because mema be break ti aware ho sisi abna make sure they are suffering. They know very well say omuyi chiti, but sometimes ofi say oh mi jana dey na man for beka. Looking at my status, the way I'm etie no, mi jana ebeye nim guase, me ya sorry penny, mi jana emwa asori beka say we you enti memma ni bebreti aware asisi abna what they are going through no because wakofo yiri bia o come you know be come answer. E yiri ni mu bi te say marriage ata. Because you see, Bama mbo ba. Okobo ni seki. It's about to make disrespect Bama. O dama Bama nkoka zeze Bama kotobonku obo oba. And these are some of the things eya mema ni to me habo normal ne do this point. Because wa bre.
Because you beka say you justify the actions
I'm not justifying it. I'm not justifying it. What I'm trying to say is say before I bear mother sorry, I sadie no. Say nya adwemu kan na chese amen no. Say enya adwemu kan e bi o mental problem. Not just say why you depressed, why you frustrated. What just say amen no. So leave. What you say? But ene so wa sorry mu a dear one thing a religion so aba en favor ye eya aware a ya ware wo Christ mu na problems wo ya setena ho nyame beye tena ho what God has put together let no one put asunder. Why na nipa na iwu ho tena ho na busuafo abeka na we ya beka na ne farefo abeka oba na nim se wa ye boni a we die eye se dia wa reja ye ba no wakohu VC anase wakohu obi panyi bi be ma ne farefo no wa beka na ayedin be ma no so nim se wa ye boni wo se abna aware bi wo ho a wo tena ho a wo that warrant na wo sign oh yes aware bi wo ho a wo tena ho a aware bi wo ho a wo ko ye na wo ni pressure
wa ko mu
when your BP when your pressure wo dey duro so aware bi wo ho a wo ko ho no na ebi kura na we di pattern nice na wonya malnutrition eso wo ko ye we di aye basa sometimes obu wo ho a wo se wa ware mefu aye kese yare nko a yare ankwa because on the day
ye hwe no ma ne bro so nti
efu bebre na yare o abena I'm telling you enye enhwe mbro so eduane ne balance diet no eni ho iti da bia no starch no e na store and starch before starch be digest na che iti wo so di starch ne sa ona amra wa hina wakotwitwa vegetables as say fruits etwitwa ma wadi iti wafu badua
sense wo didi abontene
what you say wafu badua aye se kwoshioko iti wo so aye polished kwoshioko enso na nya kwoshioko enso na wo yare na wo ne nam ho enti hwe se woti aware ho abena na se nya free ho don't enhwenya amanfo beka wo hwenya amanfo beka it will go against you
because wotie maame asemi krampo na wo mo kire se eye ama dapa wo kire se enye dakro na bema na buru no ka afa wi eche na no no mo kwa akopachew
what you say
e di ama no we so reduce the sentence
yo enti na make say bema no say nya to reach this point or be shin no say nya adwim ka na chese amen no na e start na nka wetu nhofo because bibia to me see e start na to nhofo entena ho there are so many instances abena aware bi so wo ho a ohu emema ni bi aye drum
sebi
ase sebi aye drum ase kotobonku because
sebi
on pay dwuma otifie na oba na kofa aba e dia bre no so onya awahe oba na dwuma oye no what carry ahe say e fetche no that amount otumi de sa no ma kese ni bafie rounds ben what question no yeah we ye bema we na we ye authority of the house the head of the house take charge and no ba no and the authority of the house so we ye sa de bia no eno ma be fa wase sebi de bia no ye do ye be kosa na wo se ho ne ye se bema sebi abonten so for se bema kwase ampani enso na wonya kwase ampani o na emo ma ye na ma wa ye kwase ampani ti se papa yi say watena wa wakuni ye kuni masa onu ankasa akọ hange no ho enso time ade no starting ketekete no so walking away from that marriage enka abena minim say sa asem we besi me de ma no si no mamenka ya abena empen bebre per experience akakra menya no empen bebre emma ye hia omo nkwala bre mu eboa emma ase wo hia omo a efefe wo fall in love with them nkwala wonimu no woni baby o free ye one nature obana waboa na sometimes eboa
in generation we
generation ma obesi and chafo be wi eche na say obeka say na ni kotia
anya say it depends on how I will be carry no enti na me say sometimes eboa because when madam for be friend me for UK na say ya enti be nra na dey di nkomo na osu e wo phone so o say afia emu a ye hie omo a ye hia abrabo ase no a ye no omo twempena no e say ye ware omo a eboa sense ye bekwa na kwanu no o se makohie oba wa bobra ne ho ofe owo prestige eno na mepe unim ne wom it is sometimes no me feel say oba wo ne na afefe kakaka wonim ne fari bai yeah eboa saba no wone ne tenase a ebeboa enti ye hwe ne yanka ne yie say aware nkoyie a na se wani ntia enya by force abrofo no kro omo chechire omo de na omo de white wedding ebe say ye kon ordinance ene wo ware ani ya award certificate say ne wa graduation wa school wa graduate no omo kra no omo tumi ware na jai ochina
okay mate
bari say enye yen Africans ene ye de ade ne ba chechire ye kon wa tentan ena hwani akofa be there are a lot of men we boys and ninam we obu ho a wo hia no kwan so no kasa anya kwawo efi the same applies to the women a man so biti aware ho a omukọ ha omu ankasa memma na tete omu ankasa e ma sam what they say me ba na interview bi eguso a woni adan MP eye interview na okansem bi ose wuku ye memasema masema jano onko obeba because oye bema okansem bi ose ye wa kwala na se yegu ne bema mu nsu a yegu ne several yegu mu na nya oba ba akodi o ose ase kire no
we say kwekeke wo Harrison why do we have to normalize it
no normalize it it is a wo ba no kwa aware ase na say with the mindset say won ko awodi a wo boa won say say be ye maame mu wo baby bo say be yi kro ekuma yi no oh say eni say ade ho efia na wuni anso ayi kro kuma yi no eti metu me maame ye ma no sofo ade bi wo ho abu ani guso so when bu wani guso a wo mba woni especially woni na wo a wo benya BP wonya BP a wo be woja wo ma ho obi beba abe maltreat wo ma enti se wo hu ku kwan bi so a fampai bota na chi se eku yi kwei ewade fa ne bedu asomdwe mu so far as we kita certificate in there certificate we kita eya ne how de baba betwe manso enti na onso when we be
you must say Harrison member also
mani agio meme
mami dina kwanya yeso na menchi abone wahwefo
ejo so
mami mfanchi asronkun emma ye chief of staff Honorable Julius Debra nyami nsha ne nyuma power ye wonim se Dramani Mahama etwi car no se bukuma na wo car no mo enye collection yi ya yentimi mo akonta papa na ade ntimi de ntia sonko so ema finance minister Dr. Keselato Forcing nyami nsha nyuma pa oye na chia etwa kra akoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama numu ankasa sister bana
yes there
baba hum say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama taking the helm of affairs in March. I told you, say na Ghana for just say atu aba na we no obia Felicity Dade han kran bia den afiri no komu na je say ne ye papa bi anase ne papa bi wo kwan mu a e wo kwan so a eba eni nti na wonam ho krasem from papa bi den e bo wo kurum o Felicity bi kesie bia den afiri wo komu enen e very evidential aida hope face no kre this is what we voted for. Abai papa na yato aba mom see omo men ye no that is what they are doing and there economic indicators e bono homebody. I don't know whether you recently watched the interview between IMF papa and Bernard Avile one share konya bi na hwe e pay off we are doing very well say about economy na and the Dr. Keselato Forcing in collaboration with His Excellency Dramani Mahama not forgetting my senior brother lawyer Sami Jemfi our good board and you ma pa mo bono hwe ye mbetena ade ba kwa e wo ho na say NDC for me ba wasem no so NDC for no ye nemi nyoma no nti na obedwen se ye nye bibi we don't name them when me say me ni ukasa constituency bia ye be wi amambo in the next 4 years be nya $2 million but ya nemi ni say $2 million per constituency ya nemi ni sa what I say nti hu sa ebinum nemi no $1 million but obi hu $1 million so this is the sort of government ye running government that show action without talking nti ndem de ncha so nko mo nya nhira mo nyuma pa mo ye ene kura obi anim ye economic management team ba omi abisa ye pese onim ye economic management team no kore ye ni bi na nso ye bo adwuma ye ni bi nso ye bo adwuma tin dem de ncha so nko mo nyame enhyira wo no mo nko so mo nyuma emba Ghana sister ya wari asem de basana onim ze yanyan wari ye nso ye koye ne yanka bia ya nenye topic aba was ye ka ho asem na asino pertaining to this particular issue, if it is not a spiritual problem, then it may be psychological. It is these two things. Wait here. Like how? If it is not a spiritual problem, then it's a psychological issue. Because excuse be answer ni babi abim. Dem bone pan ani pabe. Bone bem pote. Na cheating in the first and you who be that. Cheating yard
they say I am normal.
Cheating. So ube mano na ebia sabe ube mano some more adwuma fine. And the minimum say for sure inferiority complex will set in sure. Insecurity be rum. O kakra oba na nya kokra na wapo. Oba na ye bibi kra na wa sheki. Oti bibi enti anka normally anka wade na jai. Because sabe Roman so for kratias you wuyi. Onwi
bibi hanye no
Pamabaka woni mfia wadi oroma osofudie mu Pamabaka woni mfia dudu wadi oroma osofudie mu
oto
onwi madam fo bia na omo na ko university na wa father na ko university father Ike no ho kama brante kama oda hokwa
ba de wa nye bi
But they almost say they swear not to marry. They don't swear not to have sex.
No amount for na cancer some the back eno say enye no kreba me kwa me tate say amount for cancer almost say my are o man cancer my enya yi and it's just some maybe the person mo yes some logical excuses big
so mo shape ntuna sen so yes and di no mo dey
na bata but o say obi pese odi boni e den obenya bibia gina so dey edi boni enti ene dey but normally at the normal time no they are vow not to have sexual intercourse or engage in anything with a woman ni nyina eka ho enti say obi a waware no wa tisika akoye no ho ade na woni onote na sebe ayi a sebe wo be man anya problem kakra no at least saware no yetimi jai and then one thing to no say omo tin ben aware no most of time na ya no omo
as in abusuan
people who are closer to people in those ya no omo moa ebi omo timi hu say nsem na bank tenkete na omo so nso so omo di omo nan be si ho na nka ware ko omo timi agunu no obi apen ba bi afa. You can't tell me see this idea I see people didn't see it coming. The dangers were clear.
Harrison,
the symptoms were very
per reports and all. One more who create so no more reporting me a coach be man.
Exactly.
So patch I say.
Exactly.
Where you breadwinner and most sentence no you know. So
Obano odu ni yefu no and this thing sanwema we esi nyina na obane be man nyina no mu hia psychologist obi asabi obekasa kyerọ no manya omonte ase no matimi on se aware no bebi adudie ade aka yabom ene sokopempe no na se sokopempe ne nya adwuma pa dia
sokopempe ne
Adekye Nsroma the sexual intercourse. Not only that, but other things are just subsidiary.
The ultimate.
That is the ultimate. Masa obika bifu from Obwa. If someone should tell you something different, it's a lie. Mutimi free papa bamusho counselor would be son obeka no crach. He will tell you the truth. For him is a counselor in all those aspects obeka. That is the main thing. The other things are nekeka hono na man just to spice it keke. But the fact of the matter na so kopempe na ngasa. It is a no. If it is absent. If the thing is absent. So what are we there for? I didn't tell you kwa koshiem. So you didn't know what are we there for? Ebanasa, these issues will happen. Whether like you can't prevent it from happening, because I end the day obano so any pa. No one back a cano. 1, 2. Obama so you'll be feeling insecure, and it is going to be a whole drama altogether. So the best thing they should have done, and it's on major. And then a man also, sabi, maybe a community, a and a mamutako rasa. Problem yimu hunger issues and e dey omoko this party and you want me mfra ware no but want to say o kan say omoche no o kan say papa na ye breadwinner na wo chi ni tuma hwan na be hwe ensem bebre wa hu zade ne bi because obana de kan yawo e bia na onye dwuma bia woni papa na sabe waka ho sese wakochi papa yatum hwan na be hwe nkwala no sa nwema we nyina nti oni adwuma bia o ye den oye nti omonya papa na mra mbebro no saa e de obo ye kura e be den ye be didi on die no nti won koso mmomi na me de menye de mindidi en na sese papa na hye na kura. So this particular thing no papa no de if it is not spiritual issue on the man then it is deep psychological problem. I was say be ansa na ye de no be ko to prison kura no papa me so metwe na so bansa na metwe na so kura no o hia attention
ote wahangin
you see where the issue has got into. So these are some of the things, these are some of the red flags. And no man can be seen as a red flags our relationship. Even young warrior. Normal boyfriend, girlfriend, we have been seeing some of them. But near you be girlfriend no omo twin penalty wakobo tuo wakobo no girl tuo eno kwa mo ware yo obi nso ye say oh senior friend one oba bi akokom be manti na ade emade ne de it is somehow better say be ma for wachi a for oba de e was udi ulem e wo be ma brabom that is one thing and MP kan me na
say be ma no so udi hefa say be ma no so udi
o be ma oba ne de e was we de udi ulem
can you imagine
oba ndi ne lemba oba ma de odi ontimi ndi ulem
I'm telling you say that is the fact asema MP na kan no you obe say akola de so mi a yedi nkonko bom na edi so chanchancha no iskeke but that is the fact that are some of the reasons why those previous marriages our mothers were able to stick with our fathers for a very long time. You think our fathers don't cheat?
It's a year we cramp na when him said they walk in sometimes abuse be your honoma enye
but
we have an emotional abuse. So no so honoma
etra
nti mon ni mule mon na some na different track I know they okay.
Oh say
but ba na they ondi ni lane.
Say be ma phone da ho na eringe na wo kondam ko hwe obi a say be all friend
na so ba no so phone eringe be ma na kan ya say we share ba no wa bontene 12 am na nkwala na da na obi say wo ma na wa bontene escort ne ma ne ko dai ni na kan so bon content ne sa so say e ba sa wo na koma e bo kim o
na make
say be ma na ye de oba na de wo de oni akoma
na make say naturally no okọ yenuanom nche wo even send your friend kafra yenuanom nche wo siremu kra you could go ya ware me ansa nan omutifie bakum happily married madam fu bi okoma say me mo ne din wa ware two I send your career women only omu nyina etifie they are living happily I send your friend me bra pani baba sadik ndano kra wade ba kwa den aka no de ho ade a fe na me nso ye menya
okay
it's na fe it's multiple are you with a man na de sa polygamy style of you know enche da anya ade a eye hu bia sa se oba ne timi nya no ho nte ase a everything bibia be den ebe koso totin wo de ene se yetimi hwew na ne ewu pe bia ne yetimi ye den yetimi provide e de ma na ho nye de ho to so what else is your problem so yetimi ye sa ne ma nyina ma wa me di besi anana
yo mate queen bremoe
my mo achi na me ma ya bedwafo so achi na me chia production team na me fanchi akese ma ye former president me former vice president his excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na yebeda omo call elections no presidential elections na nyina so Abraham say akabe 2 months na yekoye presidential elections and God being so good penifo ne omo akasa national council ne omo share ne omo di nkom sa asomdwaba obi ye ne campaign obi ye bontoa a kire asi ahene ene etu ahene force eduru hwa onkonomo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fe no wawie western region akopie otidie ntia ya na ma me Canada ni osa ne de na ya na buwa na mehu sankrofo aposti omo maka no se bi wa me omo ko na bi abefo ani so abna ho sa asama ye kan a bit funny me nwa be me ni dey the same first time I meet Harrison say oba de o asama say dem be kan asem no people will think that me can a bad man and me say me can it give me as a feminist and being a feminist doesn't mean say you are the other side wrong the image no kasa na kasa mama you are just an advocate for a ma the bia you too maf e she man cry say gina wona so being it to aware you woduma mu you fight for yourself you defend yourself ye nche oba bia kutu pase so wo aware mu asebia ni die ko na kokofa ukonachi paper na kan e kasa no wa mo so se oba na kotwempana o se o suspect ya na mboa
bema no
suspect o suspect say
infidelity ba no
one na wo nkwala say
ba ni wiem
one na wo nkwala say
ba one wo mamienu na I think say mamien so bisa na ba no
me pacho ni die mu it's unfortunate paper na antro say or now or infertility problem na sana o mo be ware na say o mo wie na along the line yare no ababeto so ware mu nsam no obi na obetimi a predict honestly so o ko ware na nka ye yi no film actual that very day baby na wo say koye bridesmaids ana wudi ase na nke ye yi a kire omo say ebi eduru yi a we na besi eduru se na nka how you will stand aware na nka ye nyine be but obi antimi predict the besi the senti na omo kwa aware na de trokonkron ye den emo omo bible se mu ye de ahoyehia ba no akobie ba bi na wakenkan se bia wanya ordinance ni bi nso na ye fie de mu ye yira wakọ obusu apani ho na wakọ maame ana wo papa ho ye wo be ma waware na yira oba ne te na ware ase oni ni kunu te wa asomdwe mu nanso nua ba ono mpa ware ni bi uti abesi adua ade aware na boso o maame firi bia aba na okunkun no te ho o waje aboso ti aware na se e detect ma oba aware fo no asif se ni kunu oba bia wo kọ ware na wase ba aka che se we de me ho kani o we dem who can no for me did them say me to make we me baba me de me kunu no no ana ye me kunu ono ana ye me wura ma ye me so unless say wo sofo bi wo imam ana sheik bi ana wo ba bi ba kogun say be yi apa ya amaw ne kwan ma da ho wo akoware be man the moment ebi mu come with clean heart but ebi mu kasa me kunu ni ne ba no ni kunu ni a wona ne koware. It is a one song who so ye be dia trato so as a komo dia so be life na no be be kan wan asem
oh de be nya sasa
abraham da bi asema me kan wo mo hweme no se obi nkomo na ye die
asem bi sa ko
bi asem bi fun nta ko bi asem bi puna no pay abna ne aka kire wo se wo bo so be hwe ring kra hu o ring ye di wani ama wa fon wa yi ring na to hu uti hu ring no we ko no ase ana na ebu ne so a lot of things are happening e wa ware fufie o say aje wonsam esi pen some 20 years ago ti oba na ti aware mu ni anije ti eba sa suspect hunu obekọ asori oba na ne bi anase ne nakuma abeba ho ya ko baba na busuafo ma ne ba na bi a o bi a sabi abusumfie na wa abusumfie okosere mpaibo obi a wo kon fa so sere ne mpaibo na mboa but e bi akoto no asori a lot is happening in our area na aware is scary. Madam forgive us on ne boyfriend obo to kama be ma na ni afi oba no so enwo ni age bia wo so mbetena ho saa because omo to no mo okay onya the ring channel say penal 10 commandments na be kan wa 10 commandments now here is a case yes Harry here is a case yanka say paper na antro say okoto say no obi sen no so ye wo ba wakọ adwuma akọ hozela ba be ma ne nya adwuma oba ne best friend obepie bedroom door be ba na be ma ne san so ayire ni sisi achintini esa hotia di ken anopa oba na akọ adwuma moti o akọ adwuma akọ office akọ ba bi okoton ni ntos okoton no moko waja ade a ne sika bomu oba be fa oba be ma na oba ne best friend onu no nya adwuma otifie no di ntini sesa ne mo ma so abrim ni sisi achisan oba aso onya adwuma onko no aba. Aside that oba na maame ni nua be ma na maame ni nua ma mo frustrate oba no but oba na se nya hwe ma din se wo awurade anim nti metena be ma na ho
na Jennifer who say no so na e lead to a way
na de America ni say na America ba yes me feminist no what ho no red signs ni e bebre o there lot of red signs and na anka say obo say ye do e na nkura ni ntina meto se san kwala na ko so onhwe omo a ye adwuma na hwe omo ye dwuma na fa hwe omo unless oba o ya akwadro oba o ya kwadfo no se mi kunu jam am kotrase a mintimnya oba okọ ware a okọ ware no ye adwuma ware wia na o de ne sagu no bo no tedem be ko wa buy brazil mu hyehyehye wa wai guha wa wai ne tight guide buha
se ni kunu se me ma na nya adwuma
me ba to abna ye hwemanim o mani ase ya ware you no aka chem se ma me nya adwuma me so na me na ne me sagu me ho se de friend se na me twere ho
so be provide amount
obe provide de
do here bia
o ye bibia wontimi nka en ma me nkyere wade o se be bo ware na force control no dodo and oba no who ma here control oba no yen control me ma no we only direct them to say ya da no pa ya so nyankopon yi niam kire ma ten me ma wo se me kota krade da adwuma se enko wo so oboa ha wa fa kolon kwa bia de wachi wo koje wani oba no se trip ya wo ko ya refu aso bra na be ware o se trip ya wo ko ya laptop e se ne handbag no de na
trip
ya wo ko mi susu se ka obetimi ani adwuma ma kasa nkam hey wa friend adamfo na adamfo no so oni ne chebie no no so gina fo so onyiri bi kura de o control dodo na oyiri ama kura de o hadwene o hyew so gya no enti kwam na kenkran na nan o gya nkwala be nan no de agu so anya kan na so no aye say no de abafie enti sa no betena TV ani wan to bo so house girl na for ojo agro de daddy o house girl o ntimi nyo no obo daddy na for no house girl na di agro because oba has to go out and fend for the family a honna suspicion no eba no no munya ye say betena konwom pacho ani die ma no pa mi fa yare nsere de wa na so aye de wa ya so bracha ko nya accident e yere kasa kire no ntie ho asem na meken oba ni kodwom aba o satade kra na nkokom bu ho e na ho yare ni nya bo mu se kim dia da bia na o satade no bo me na atwifo mu o nanso akore ni se obi ahu oba no so die nie o ti aware no ho wa bo mu ani ahono pen e dia ko police station wo maame no papa ba ho unless say ne maame ne papa sabia ni die mu ne bi o mu ya greedy ne bi o mu nya bibi fra aware ni mu ti chinchina che wo so odu tie de hyem ye Ghana fo no na asema mbekan bata bi anwuma no si bone na obata bi anche no ho so ye yi adwen say ye hwe ye basa da che oba be bro ni nim sa de no pacho ni diem ene ye si amamre ye tradition ba bia no oba bi ebuku no ye kan ne ho udo ba ni gina yes education na ma na ade ama no so onko school na adwuma ba ya wapa ma no se be ada ama wo omre wabo no nkokora wabo mu no unsan kodi pa mfa mehwe oba ene wo na anom enu ti ne ye hwe ye ma eti we no oba no ba akoka no kokoko wo ware da be na wo jai watra ware ho awomam mienu ebi awo na chi ena yare na be san ne kwam of course any so oba no eja no ho so oba no so oja no ye ho ni sole decision but what you say because ebi ansana yare na be ba no na be ma na ye niam bebre oba na kana no apado nti oba bi ono no be kire o mafia no say na onkoma no
okay
but o ne be ma no na ayise ana say gina ho a wo na enwo bampacho abna mi bisu asa o no wakan grata no
wo
chire mo say yes ya na say
so e potent de minim o pasa o ti
what me dia wo
me ba me ha me mai
hari but o na ya be ma important na say wu kura
oba na ba no
e wo wa wom
e na oni be ma no so abewu bi
aka
bomu na enkola num
plus anana wom abema etiri mo de wokwa me me maame ya class prefect wa sama do mo lane pa wo ni wa kuma se ka se lane wo mo na chi ma pa oba na di bi ba wo so di bi ba ma ba wo mamunum
one no
emeba ma wo mamunum so be ma no kran fa bi ma wo mamunum kola 5 be ma na wu abra ho be kan wo yire pe nanim uti oba wo ye oba wo do ni kumu opoku na sam bibi tu be ma no kran kama na nte be ma ka so wodi wani so no do oba na wani so beda benya na asa na makoto agu baabi se come nware bi as if so foul form and this is the same be ma ohu no se di odi do kire obi e ka amaw ma akotena ka mba bi sit well sit no your slit and now skirt here
okay
abraham de banu se bedru baabi no na sa de ni hobiem obi obeka kire o se do wi ase na nya no kore
odo ni ho
abnati obedo genuinely say what chia be ma wo so do no now sa do den na ye kan se wo ho a edi ntina bibi kitu bi yentimi resolve ne ko ba se wo se wo hye oba ne nkola num wo wie ya wan san tena se ankodam
David
ko hange na
TV so nti anka se ma me yusu ama no what me akosan wo kon
the we is man so
me ma me amagman owura bi ba wadi bone wo ba mu le no mo na chi ma because ma bebre ni me ma bebre frustrate wa aware mu a wo mu ntimi nka ho asem obi nte eti adamfo bi a wo ye den kaka tse mi se o yonko na me e ma steps ma guidelines no be ma ni hu me mo ma so se we ni agro bi obo okukun obeso okun obeso ye mobo oti ase eti se ka we be ma ni hu so otwempona na no anu so wafa wo nsa wo be ma nawu fansa ne koba busuafo se abusua pani bi sa dentina gya se be ma na nya dwuma biom na mom susu se bi oba na isimechi na ma ne ntena ho na nkasa ma na ntoa de kora ma ne nkobo oba na awie ya asema papetro nya na abo nipa nkwato ni mu
ahye
wo ba na ware ne kan sa na be ma no so wo be ma na awuo no ye gugu mu no we de mfa nche mema no ye gugu mu no oba ni ho it is so suspect say oba ni chichi just give her back to the family live with the kids and call her chechire wo ma ho enu nti no oba bo wo wi a wa we ni ya be ma no say me oba no wi e do ni nyina akodi nkola no sa na wo se eye den e ba no oba ne be ma ni nyina ye mfa nye sua de na ye ntutu ye ho fo red signs ne ba being it be ma being it oba run away fast na nkofo owu ama na kwado okọ ye de be lane
okay inti e dey sasemo ye kwakogu no ye ntinsi former GRA boss e honomo Shraj indict former GRA boss accused of causing 9 million Ghana cedis financial loss to the state. Misha said Harrison eho.
Do anuma deja.
We must show say the via mechanic no.
Just some ketwa. Isn't na make us say na anuma deja no.
Harrison. Me too.
Wait. This is just some of the few scandals ewo ho a ombe yemu hwehwemu we kura de omawie mu hwehwemu asabe ya for when they say ya shasi edi nasem this particular man I followed him for some time, especially from when now there was an argument about his retirement issues. Benim sa okaya na I was retired ni ebi say o amasa man real contract and the ministry can seem be around seems was it public accounts committee at that time. He had a lot of issue then. Na me follow no me ho na ma sha se den edi na chi. Onzo na me hu ya say woye nyame nipa. Ho na me de hu ya say woye nyame nipa. Na we ya me hu ya no. And shada nyame won pi. Because this is just a few of the many. We are just one out of a lot of cases. Because we crowd your hair. As a sikana in shada nyeden. Any slow sa. Because me who the amount involved, no. 9
million Ghana cedis.
I was me who that compared to other ones, no. Say where they sa. Compared to other ones, other scandals are yet to some. This one they say a swakra. We crowd the papa. So almost one first can we beat me triana no paya. Ono bet me atwa we anopa nti we kura de so
na me hu ne say me man of benefit of doubt to say we mu say ono na GRA boss because charge echi mu no say won't me nyu hu free mu esan say wa pen so abra na we boss na say ma we nyina ko so ka hu bi e na wo sign e ba yenti me hu no so say obi momu so adidi egu na bodwesem
say eno
due diligence an ko so nti na say oman e boss e kan ba ono ankasa personally no bi esika no an
bi esika na nko no ho. That is why you are the head. You must do your checks very well. Senya wo in person. I was say, you know, or your head, he knows how contracts should be awarded. He knows. Not that he doesn't know. He knows, say, I was say, oh, be a quine. Emma, send your friend, companies are tender for that particular.
When you don't say was so
source. He knew all this. It was so source. It was just meant for a single company to come and carry it along. Which even people, this company cried. They met here and say faceless. They can't even find the people.
Two of it.
And the contract bow and they say, oh, that patrol the contract about ya baby and ya person where then oh appended with singing the charge. Say who are those behind the contract? At least you should ask. Then if you are not asking, then it means say you have a peculiar interest. That is where the thing is. The next, let's say, one kasa, the way one year to me assign without asking questions, no, they must hold you responsible. But what they make answer what you ask, because you have all the right to ask. And what you would to me be sa, wine company near, I didn't know where so sourcing. I didn't know want try other companies. I didn't want be a other companies one year then and tender in more applications near here you bet me procure cars na my. Because ebi aye hwe dama no so kra ye be mu se cars ni bi kura no ebi a companies bi betimi anya ama ya ma no bokra be fu se ne the original price na we dey wo dey to me nche table so ha. Those things all must be done. Ba wa ye hwe han wan check onya de won san hu ye na we dey wo san ye, which means to say you know something about it. Because if you knew nothing about it, you will not sign a contract which is sole sourcing, and you will not also sign a contract HRC the bank cars na bo na ye dia tu ani no ye kwa dwa so a the actual price in the market is lesser than what you signed. Oh yes sir, because papa what talk harder. Papa wo nim car wo. Wontimi nkyerɛ say also 40 ho no. Wonim cars bo ojo. Watoka watobia kwa me sure say bia kwa watobia manamba. Until he knows the price of cars. It is the car bo bi be to anim. Na say ohwe na say any price na wonim original reading does not correspond. At least you must do a background check. Senya wo nkwa akura na your incompetency can lead to your disgrace. That is something you must know. If you didn't do your checks well, which is your incompetency, it can lead to your disgrace. Say bia na enya wo te say dey wa kan no say oh e bia na enya osofo. E bia so na obi na e sha ase a wa ya ma osofo ya den. Osofo de ne nsa de ato ase.
Okay.
See want nya hwehwemu keke no kura no show say you are incompetent. Why should you even occupy the position at the first place? It means we shouldn't even allow you to even occupy the position at the first place because meaning you don't understand what is happening there. Let us show more fa wase asensan contract the bonny as be we dey sing nature append dia mo dia din sem money wo waduma mo no e bia na bebere kwa that is going by the logic you are talking about because this small one could want me ahwe ne ekwa akase ne akase which have millions of dollars involved and then anything let us say they have a lot of contracts at that end sabi one sign at your blind side. Sabi one check which shows you are incompetent. You shouldn't have occupied the position at the first place. What's the most of the time? Nagana hire ni ebu asofo pa. Ento be ka o masama na usuru. Ento bo nse say sofo ko e bibi kura de we obeka no. Na yes style.
So massage no.
Na e wo say wo massage no hu kwan bia so obede because o kasa wonni mo kwan sofo a wo ye den. O kasa atia no. Apart from some representation of God on earth no. Ana o mugina nyamia na mu so no, you may not know whose pastor you are talking against. And I say woka ho asem wakwaya ade woka ho asem enti woka no aye boko engene say bia we si bia mbe use on pa we ne e bia enkobo. That is what I'm saying say. That is what I'm saying say. And they just one of them. Eye mu nketwa. But what I'm saying say sa punishment bia o mama na say on san occupy public office bia. Na say papa no akọ retirement. I don't know what you're saying because I go occupy office biana. Oh, but say be after no it said they can be one way bit me as a contracted bibi e dia ma office biama one office biama na ma osa kwa kwatena. The fact say wa call ahom jim doesn't mean say wuntimi nkoye bibi. Enti ade dan is that all the punishment say be omode ma no. What say there mo to kwai. Enti say then they will recover the money. They will recover the money. He will refund the money. That is a best option for him to what I say or no and you know will be a fan and say CBI also will start mentioning names. Which will indict other people. Okay. That may even what prove even his innocence. He signed a contract without knowing what entails or what is involved in the contract. And then maybe he can make such excuse. But as it stands now, so far as our sign, I won't find it means you are culpable and you should be held responsible for now. It is not say a town. Okay, Harrison, me say Queen.
We shrage na kan ho asem bo. Shrage na kan ho asem. Enu wura na yesofo we nyame nipa se de na hawe kan. Asofo asem no kan wa hwene ya hwede oil agufo. Dia shrage indicted ex-GRA boss for 9 million fraud. It is shrage we are shrage o meet me a prosecution.
What the now they've gathered all the findings.
So
he's
on Bema Attorney General. Attorney General no mo man. Bebe say me hu free shrage na be ko yan na ye kan say ya shrage na ko scan na say if say the omo kan say at this point they claim and omo hunu say we this scan.
It's a criminal thing now no more indicate say akoso shrage body no mutimi yes a ehwehwemu. Yes. Na me pese me say omo ye hwehwemu ni wi a omo timi bu atan ana ebe ko Attorney General ho na akọ court ebe ye say ano mo ankasa wakoyire wura na jiska no se de omo kase wo so omo so wadi 9 million omo ho akoje isi ma me nkire wade bi ye ti krom ha ya ho me ma tena ha ka be bia meti amaka se
na dan Kwakufu ado de appointment ne ma obia nim semre bi bebo obia bebu akonta na mboa because there's nowhere change of government beba ye beka say emu akonta the cent odi akonwa na odi didie ne mawa na wonso ohunu de obeye sebe ya ban ne sesa entansa bi nkobo nyina koma omomo aben mu sisi nso mintimi ntena ukase fidie so nkase sofo mi shadai mrebi ehunu himpo ba bia na mehunu ha na mehu ye they say so onyo bi amechia na nsem da but minim so na wo Judiciary emem so converting and so call for accountability bibi na em say ni age ho nsensem copy na mehu ni TV so but mintimi ntena ha nka nkere wo say wadi 9 million na shrage so wo mo koje ana mo de ne ma attorney general be press conference said o de ye nkrofo no e kame akwakoye say asa ye penti MPP party ne say party ne de nye wo mo akromfo entini yen condemn wo mkra yen crucify wo ho kra anya akono bi 2016 na ne yamma chese nkomo aye di ne nyina na bi wo ho NDC no mo nim so ma we ni power mo nusu ye campaign yanka say Ewura John Dramani mama wa bakọ ne ma na breso sisi enti no ontimi nya mampani da na so ye mampani o ye mampani na ye kan eti asem we enti na me bisa question nya wo na bia question ba wo pesi but na mpese me hu say shrage na nkasa ba koyere na akoje ana e kwa atani general no so de akọ na court na ka kire ne say sika se ni ye nhwehwemu court no nhwehwemu no sika se ni susu se bia wa ye den afa won sase ana se bibi we share a shrage after omo findings no omo recommendation the issuing directives and recommendation by shrage enforcement of compliance referral to prosecution good sana na mpese me it means the back we court eti court so some de shrage fund omo nkrata abeko e na said yakasa obi abebu akonto ono so ne na lawyer for de omo nkrata abe
say enye no ankwanso omo say impose sanctions and disqualifications
jai sanctions as we run na near ani sana nkomo de kan papa no kwa near ono to wa homegiem asori kura san kasa abrin ka asori be mo na tena nchen be bi o ya asori no nti na near fi na sam de ye mfa nka ho na mom se court na betimi aka se no crash charge asam o de bae no yenso yehwehwe ye nkrata mu na se prosecutor no hwehwe ne nkrata mu de bae no o se bia 9 million bia fa won sase enti no brada bebu ho akonta na se state ni timi ni o mo kan na watua until se court ni be proviso ade no mitimi ntena amo owura ne tansa na se menye charge asam no menka se o mo nyi o modwuma o ma yo modwuma o mo ho kwase so mo ye na menka se wadi ska no ye ba ye cases bebre na call round ye ba ben mo no same cases na call round enfie nwotwe hwe ye anya press conference ya ma media nto america ma man crofo judgment ya ma me pronounce crofo guilty e wo media ya sam na ye se wo court na ye se wo court sa mfie nwotwe ye ni
chebi amoho anye hare
ontie ye ni na nka ye kan se shrage wo ye na adwuma before see be free power said na tamakro ni amano absentia judgment o awo attorney general here na press conference no e wo media na won kan wasem shrage kra mo so say sika ne ye nyina ye hwehwe sika ye se ayera we 9 million ma me ne den say 90 million into 1% to 10% of sika no it is scan ye hwenti sika bia ayera bia na ye eje you see me nsi aban we kwan so o ma dwuni mu o mo hwehwe ye mu se bepem sabre court improve obi ase ya final guilty kodem ana fiskana bra ana mboa e ntansa na ye de abo mo na e wo court e na court no ne e de Ghana mamra eni o mo ba bedi na ntansa no bo mo de court no wo no o maka but what ma say eti ye tena ha ye buo mo kumfo ana bibisa question say ye nkrofo no pacho say de na kan say bia na o mo ho anya ha the second coming of the new patriotic party in the America
was second coming dey here
papa e masem here some team nya gospel musician me a politician me team metra me ka just say ya win power bna America mu pa
do na say
attorney general
prosecution na nya mfonso
nya say ye mfonso me pese me kire say what boy man ni delay no be pem ne me oba ya meti hei me ntiase
okay
ba kumpo tie ba kumpo ba ko say impo capital bank papa na private way anamboa na ban ne ma liquidity support na finance ase na ba se ejeli no omo a ye ba ye na ye se corruption ne ne ma na ye de o masem kodan court a na attorney general ba ye wo so aban na ne nyi hu biem ye ja o masem ne nyina asem ne de ye wo ho o so onye interested ye ja o mo bia mfa ne hu ni enko no ne ye de ne ye tena so hwe afekubo na me yonku ne we me ne we na tena classroom hari kra de me ne ne ya adamfo ye pon a me ne be gina ka ho abonko me ne be gina bonte enti ye nya ama ne nkan ni ye ni se double salary e ko pa man pani achew se wonya ama ne nka na nya hwe me pa to ndisi fo de ye hwe mu omo wo mu de ye hwe mu omo se court njaje obi anso so no enkofo nya ya find enkofo guilty in the media prejudicial judgment ne de ama enkofo
okay
9 million said na hari kan mu ha se shred de ko papa wo ye sofo bia de ne ko wo anya na dwene se bia bibi kosi bia asem no mo no e de ato no so ma me fa na sai we allegation court no prosecute ne de ne ko na court no e ka ho asema but abna ye ka because ye politicians nti hari ti he mo ma ntimu nya ne de okọ na dmu se dwuma ye fo ho dada director of finance o ho ansa na okoto no director of administration o ho ansa na okoto no ye de obi kura be ka no one ne office no so holds I don't know so headquarters and answer maybe o what you say obia no wa dwuma obi o ho but because ye politicians ayaba no honorable woman no na yi say na na ye no dey sign for wo so akọ school nim de hwe mu no wo se da bia de ne nya ne sa ni afa kire ni aye because wo ye do ba nim se mfie na mfie nwotwe achi wo bebu ho content ni aye wo wachi eti ni say no ekoba say ni e bon tansa sa na e wo so dive deeper ekwa akoduru ni pa na omo ye adwuma ho ye de na de o me ka se me nya no se ye no se ne ye de tansa e bo me ti se de owura bia wo no aso ne men a wasori a o se ono ye general no the general manager na will be testify against chairman Wontumi
witness
or no be prosecution witness e bi na ya kan or no be prosecution witness according to him metie mu no okay FM nra or say 2022 kura no wa adwuma na kotene fe na adwuma ko timi jai ko no aba because of ense enkomo bi anya yi na okoda mu no me pacho tie
onso no che no yes free Wontumi obi no ka
free me wontie dia make free Wontumi no ya de ya see ya mamu bail right bail conditions no e ka be 700,000 wo no CEO na wo wo ye general manager wo bia na adwuma na ye sebra behwe so wan pia ma abeda no pia ba wo se de ye me yakran se ye ko bia 9 me twam no na o ma ye placard se free chairman unti yanka se free akoko enye no ranka me kura me party pani na nka me nti wudi na minim so ye MPP ni ana so ye MPP na unti de me ka wo ye MPP ni no obi na me kan enne wo se wakoda mu 9 months ama na sekura fumawu 9 days na sekura fumawu nti ne sent no oba abonte wode ne lawyers ne nkrofo akasa eti omo sese otimi eka no kure wo mu a aban no kura sese otimi ka no kure wo mu a na etia ne chabo obi atodwane amodie obi a watodwane watua o kama bia kan na meba oye engineer me pa cho otie oye engineer meba medisi kabisi asen wo yaso oye engineer chama Wontumi nya engineer I am not here say be a chairman you be better me defend na emum de say e na sesese we engineer chairman Wontumi nya engineer nti fafidie kosi ha na tu chairman Wontumi na free mfie be ka say fafidie akosi tu na nke wo man bia on na direct chairman instructor na wa say mo what da enko asama wo ka na ko na do abra omuni license asama no court nti mpese me ka ho asam kese na de tie ni wo ka na ye wo man bi mu a ko ka na num sam wi na ka kekra because who na general manager
o dia dance
otie no anya no ho asan na ko ka say chairman Wontumi no nya engineer o ka say fafidie kosi ya na won so ye dolu bi afidie no kokosi ho no won ne mienu no ho ananka ayamfom so enso nne no wo san ho akotena fi ye say bizan say na je time ye so se we na koye criminal issue no na ye 5 years so ya amend law ni to be come 15 years wo kasa say wo se egu onu memfem
okay
eti abisa da won hwem nkofom na bia no obi na ma esan no efia
Abna corruption issue ekoso so we under corruption corruption issue omo uncover for 8 years MPP government by it's unprecedented ano din ehun so we should figure akasia sika akasia omo bobada na metie obofo Reverend Obofo osi ebeya public account we na omo ye Ghana ni bi anya adaje no ntena ho no ontie osi me yam politicize no ye nyina ye difo na menene ye adwen no onhu ne ye the taxpayers money eyeye na for the past 8 years abena se nyame ama ye papa na nado dankwa medi president a nka Ghana fo be ka se nyame wanyade wanye ne ye kra papa nani so ade hunu ne se fitin kwala brem so obeba be ye president nti ono no ye na cha ne se obeba be ye omampanyini nti nka ye na cha wo se obeba be ye omampanyini na nka wohu hawa obeye nuoma hawa obe check wa appointees na omungu w'anim ase na ni so ade hunu a wodi si w'ani so from childhood no aye say fe ama obi be bisa say this 8 years corruption issue a ekoso no ye papa o mampanyin no office ho no na mattress da wa na a okwa oto kete na wada na
efia
because tie abna me boboba
menim se wo boboba ba se ye kan sanso a onso mampanyin ni ntimi nko ba bia
na me kase
en wodi ebi kutina ho se hyeso
me kan ba last week me kan sem bi wa ha say number say I started when it sauna ehya ha no edi nkan pro na aka enam ni nyina. The reason why American is say he was up the president at that time. No one kwanya nyina say monitoring and evaluation checking or best setting committee bia omo be check it even to the last point of an appointment any poor be appointee last point of appointee obe check it normal way nyina na me no ne ekoso all these things no me I de because it will serve as a lesson even appointee for your way so mu wi a aban ne sesa mo so ye be che mo masem be ba be tudwa say you people ye ntena ho ibu be dem ye kwa ye ni time a ye de be ye se fa docket bra kofa ye bre ye be ma nipa ba ko power no to prosecute to investigate and prosecute enunti na made na now the down kwa ba me government MPP abemu no because they were in power yeah papa ya sem sofu ya sem ya moken oye nyame nipa me kaya papa kenoforiata de bi oberedi budget okotu sa okotu krasin asofo mu okrom quotations aye omukotu na ya bwaji so na ya nya rehyem wanimu ya the quotation e bri eni so this corruption nyina is time for procurement to e honas dia no ejina because e hona omo bid for contract na inflating figures no akosoro because of personal interest. This sourcing ya a course nyina they knew say ye sourcing na ye betumi enya sika ye betumi wie sika they knew it because sourcing no be a bid for contract no nti aya mutual agreement between me na wo onko abeje na emo beje a ye figure ni say ya me share wom they knew it they knew what they were doing abna papa ya ne ho abasem na me nua ba maka say we dey say yesika kuma and of course yesika kuma because utie bi mu dia na we yamashi wim was it enti sika we nyina wo Ghana kroimo sika we nyina yete so wo Ghana ha na ye enti ye road aye say yeti we sika we nyina so na enti agenda 111 ye ntumi awie yeti sika we nyina so na crofo market esi ho NDC for na ebeye yeti sika we nyina so abena ebi potable water kra no na ya meti say yesi nsuo ma we baby kra na ya menwanwa this modern day yeti sika we nyina so na nso dum so etumi ba yesi cables ye de ka wa ha ye de ka wa he sika we nyina wo ho na ye ko IMF I mean how Wodwe won ti ase se na ye deliberate o se ye dien yo enu nti na mede na ado dan kwa ba mo no na bena mede ne beba mu bie me na says that this same man Osofwe is linked to SML scandal meboa OSP dia betudwa. And this SML scandal is started in January 2024 the investigation which OSP we are aware the people involved but what na ho am I papa keno for rate to crime. What na ho once you know say enipa we no ho bom for the first time in history finance minister onu ankasa ni party for ati atua wo no so eye papa keno for rata yenu krom ha na MPs omo MPP MP sorry tia no e parliament house so on step aside for the first time in history opposition party former finance minister wedwane omra no meyi nsama no wedwane yehunu ebinsi da me ya me betoto government me hu bi da se finance minister ye di Ghana sikasam e share wonsa se bra na behwe so maye ahyase no wodi quotation edi yenim kan se bibie no mu no yemfa nyamesuro di kan sa na wo preach kire yo na so no wo edu wo so no wedwane o na me blame obia me blame ya papa na ado dankwa kufuado because you know something abna ba me say Ghana for yentwe ya dwingina bibi so na me betwa dwingina so ya papa na ado dankwa will never ever appoint somebody in a critical position that he cannot control.
Obi appointing be
control. Oh yes. Yeah, Papa Nanado Dankwa appoint to Obi in a critical position financial. What say? Besha Hamania. Yeah, Papa Nanado on to me control. No.
So you think say no to me control the air or
say me Papa. Now, yeah, Papa yeah, former Matiamudu. Appointing na papa ne baye no obenemu ya papa na nado dankwa say mother serpent meboa
onde kasatenten na ne
whether kasatenten or not kasatenten what he was going through no oba out be kind say you frustrating adwuma onya no ho nya adwuma to the extent of naming a whole certain president mother serpent because we ya dia oba be clear and na clearing agent baye no oba be di wachi. And if you want to, otna se bi no say oka say me nkofo obi otesa Matiamudu no abema me name so. Enti we free say ye papa Ajaku kisi OSP current OSP no. Ye papa na na dan ko ntumi control no kofa ne bai. Onimpa obetumi a control no. Enti no kofa ne bai. Either than that, nka OSP will not sit down for ye papa Kenoforata to travel. Whilst investigation, SML investigation was ongoing. They are in bet. Yeah, papa Nanado Dankwa. One confess CPP ni ameye chairman. Ewo MPP mu because he can control. One confess this ni ameye vice president because he can control. And okofo mo baye no yehuni ekoso. Last time
if you antisano, how do you link it to sa
corruption na koso no he say where abano me kan last week mbet na hakai say dia ne ya hyehyɛ omo hyehyɛ say we are enriching ourselves MPP government and appointees and omo penny we are enriching ourselves to make the party powerful and to make a particular clan or family powerful.
On what basis?
They were built now come confirm when you are finance minister so what fast. I empower ya papa be die to I empower Gabi. More MPP for ni bi kura ka say hey before we be appointment kwa just offer Gabi so and I say be die to so. Are they not a family?
If I remember this question, doesn't mean say we be a company na say be a wo fast we be na so capable na ese say we dey manager obaka say we unu nti
abana when your company o nya wo kan e different when your company
but so working for that party
when your political
onye MPP ni So you've once been a member of MPP.
So MPP
the real Keneforiata no MPP na.
So wo nua no wo de ne besi ho na ne oye na enya ne MPC to etua and can so mo janchen fast. So that he will not disgrace you. But see how we dwan no enkwase no ebi kan wo ya papa na na do dankwa.
Okay.
What you say? Yeah, adana me tie ya papa anane. Former Kwadasu MP. Yeah, former Kwadasu MP. Nansen ya o se na nado ene engineer ya me ye ni free so because no on hwehwe na enim won the government mu. Papa no na kan yo enye me. So they know what was going on. So you empower wa busuafo. Now you empower wo lawyer boys bi. You didn't shut them. Omo ye bone wan tia omo say hey ade amu ye mo de begu mani mase ye ka nankarefo a say ye ka nankam kwala ebe nanka na ye ka nankarefo ye ka wo panyin no ye ka wo ka ho eti nanado danko akufo do ba wo mia government they knew what was going on and there was no way I mean sisubiem nanado danko be appointee obi a on to me control. So I'm throwing a warning to NDC government. Ya papa OSP mama mani na ho won ho. Mama mani na ho pa won ho because he's na so to futuro gu ye ni da bia. O waste taxpayers money organize unnecessary press conference without any action.
OSP.
Na press conference bebe ni asho light ni abegina ho ni asho light esisi so. Mo update. Wouldn't say SMS scandal 2024 January and starting what's now why you're showing near papa can for ratako. Now, I did man away and son. And when say what the state say
if I should go by what some woka say former president it me control here. I didn't I want you from that perspective says when to me ample be then maybe it might come from what you're saying. Say
when to me anya day I'm prosecuting. So to me because who say waka say say omu issue arrest we crack US Trump will cry to make us all man ho kwan. OSP na kon. Enti wonim sa wa nyina. And there be a press conference we see your time ni esika on.
Okay, fair. First moment.
Enti NDC mama wani na ho. OSP might be pretending. He might be pretending or being fake. Because we shake chenu ni ekoso any katasise any corruption akoso bebra attorney general ede bana abena any normal Ghanaian will not understand. Eno aya bifuba mi fi western region bana mi kofie mi fuba ena ye di nkomo ye nipa train e wo uba ni ye di nkomo ena ye kan se MPP assemble onu masema uba driver because that party still exists. Then I say hey asema cause madam this time when we sleep don't bring that party name in.
That party exists. The bush and 40 ase. Ono say bush and 40 ase.
Look at the corruption na
okay fear me see
medisi any Ghana ni bia oti asemase ase bi otumi read the tro ehu ne ekoso nim say ye the same government say ye boy ye hu musuo na say ye aban sesa na ekodi we mu nsema omo finance minister beba no besa be dia say dwane okay eti Ghana yama ye ni na ho na ye sisem ni ya fa UP mra na mwa ye nyina
me da say na say UP frame people mu na ba
UP
MPP slams judiciary over unreasonable bill terms
I can't talk
UP plus that's what make am boy la say me boy enti ora Justin Frimpong Kodua Esquire ene ensemchofo die hia cheche ne nsem se the aban ba ya wo ye onhwe ne omo MPP for members net were two na ni test wo most na de wo ye ni nyina wo section 96 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act na procedures na act 1960 act 30 it just say ene ne eboebra iti muti iti omanfo bi fa hodi eso pa na wo hye chi abo se bill conditions ko twesika se tie ni de ato nipa ni tire so na che se enye bill no mpese omo de ma no wo ma hye omo pese omo di eye party members eni na eye judiciary no they are being unreasonable when it comes to the bill terms. Jennifer, your party me shall say feel
me that's it I'm about me take 1 second
me what 3 minutes
that's fine we now about your time one hour job I fear should know say I know see on what party, right?
UPP.
Na a movement and na be a party.
UPP.
The founder no, the founder no. Oka the new patriotic party amemu no ho. Ansa na bufu nti okote the party. You see when we sit, once am nka papa na samwa. Because me mama wo agye ne ba bi nka pa na ode ewu. Mudi na tamu ankasa. Eso asem na ye be ka ne yetena ha, me fia be ka, be tabawumi na na do asem ya me nka asem nka. But ukobo omo founder dia. No omo je omo maame no papa omo budi oba asem matem. Said the all kind of so me a mother serpent mpacho and you na founder oka mother serpent party no ho o kan ho ansa na bufuo nti all cause na buofo okoye okote ne ho ene oye operations field operations whatever me nim position no you know if I don't get it right what you say oka ho and ono so kan na no to mu puru say hariwa ha yayi na wo na mo ye adwuma no His Excellency Yeru John Dramani Mama o Jubilee House won crofo monitor na mboa chief of staff betimi ayesa adwuma obi betimi ayesa adwuma no it won't take John Dramani Mama mampani no akwa assess Harry ye wo bi o woni nsi anamu awo ho a ono so na adwuma no eti ekoye fail on that friends nipa no part. How can you apportion that blame on John Dramani Mama? Of course, on the overall boss, I was so Rema Bibia Koyi from time to time. I was so free because I say Mohammed Oko and hot to say Sasani ya Canada. Then fine. But I'm on your kwa who painting is on yet claim is out na kamu obi bisase na sa party ndaze as sani pa na busu yakrati as omu wi obuto na niji na busu yahu. Na to say whole political party over 8 million people. A larger party, responsible opposition party like that. No, be no one I will come so I can find who say is that party as it's Wabra Nebusu no to say Nebusu Yakrato. It is mother serpent and will be until before and I'm sure that some year can alcohol. No founder of Martin UP party no more with the word see. And right she answered for you the some 2 money. Namu hobby all national officers were all there. Na ye chere ye general secretary in a die num kind ye die num asem the new patriotic party ye die num asem tuga say e kame akwakoye say yenka say ye shede obia sebe aban we susu ye mofi se wadi boni enu tina maka accountability na wo mai ye ne eja kwapna time de bia me say probity and accountability be ye adwuma monitoring and evaluation de bia na mtra be bia mti aka ne senti say aban we to nsafrew and the rumble style no kra kofo to nsafrew akọ na file document ko de kokoliwa no party ni meka say aban ni susu so wa yesi enti no ye be ye na onye sa na onye sa na mom si achi nipa na kwa koshim na attorney general of course obia wo ni mode of way a odeda na somebody ma omanfo no etenenka it wono no or resulted to media no waba be bu nkrofo atan sakra na yakoka asem no wo otiadwamufo ho eno ho asem na as a political party ye ka ya manipa no be conditions no yetimi manipa no sika sabe ya kame akwakoye se ye half of sika kura ye claim se nipa no afa aban we su se omafa the sent no by punishment munya sika na so munya ya woshim for about 2-3 weeks ni enya sa abre na nipa bebrem se ye mo bail omu be conditions majority of them obu okro ntimi meet here menka set so susu obi ade bone a ye kan ye se ye kaka furu ne kama dampan last week na niam bu baby mamu ma anso nte me se anoma no se na no wa said ye kro ni di ntwa nsuo eti ye kan no ye nuanom nso so ache suit kama na dama na ese makoyiri me nua sisi achi enye fe no mo so di bi tu omo hofo ye wa ban mu a ye de capital bank oka NCA bi omo nya issue nipa be 6 bi a ye di omo asema ye di omo kogu betina hanam kan say yankrofo no obi ansa kapuma no onwamu obi atwa na wo hwe wasenu no kasa nte kasa wo hwe wasenu say dwuma mi dia mi di e kosai ya ba obi ani afre no appointment over 7,000 obi appointees over 7,000 obi ani afre obi a ya kana some bia is alleged it is only the court they bet me proving the pan guilty. And the minim kura mi tie free mranimfo no bebre ho no say attorney general no ye ne bibia wie no de ko down court na want me friend mi sina sem bia mu o because what we will bibia e na prosecutor de na ko e na o tie bemfo ko akodi asem no
okay
but what the mention ase ti asem a ye ka kira ban say bibia yentimi nse ne ho kwan ye ne ho tumi yentimi nse ne ho kwan na mmom omumodofwe no omo ye no ene ha dwene a ye ka ho asem se e kam ye kwakoye se ye painting the new patriotic party no black sebeya omu be ye hi party ni kura nye obi akono biem omu akasa pedi omu sase no maso omu to omu nu omu ho no omu sere kekekekeke be se me ni hwe pra me be the 2016 and 2024 a example ye gina simpie so ye rojo ndo wen mama eni ama wa ye ebi on timi kura ma ban mu da sorry eni ama na ban na ye e de nya de on ba ban mu da ye to oba ni wie da bai enye last year barely 1 year mu ni ye koi wo mu ni aban etu tira na ayi wadwene se ye bebo party we ye bebo the new patriotic party for so bo so o ma wia sika nyina o man e wo wia se nyina sika wo mu na adie ntino mu obi anto aba mo de ne o mo sere emra ne mom se de se no ense baby o mo de beto be conditions no mo hwa ho bibi so o mo feel so o mo de nipa no be kwa akohyem no mo ba punish na se se o mo otumi no they have the majority o meti aka kire judge ne say ye de ne ba ya daily no any a better of than so di nipa wa akohyem wo ma ne be conditions nipa ni ntimi miti na ohyem e ba sa ye tie nipa no fa ahodie so
okay
shrad fo nyo ma na ye human right for ne ade ni nyina wo betimi aka ho asem
okay
ne bo no asi
mate efia mama ma o me so me ma 3 minutes 44 sorry so why time
obi a say ye kan MPP asem corruption asem na say ye twa o man panyin bam ne ne vice bam na o kase na Alan ka ho asem nipa na onte governance ase
o na ati ase
Alan was given a specific role to play as trade minister.
But was he part of
if he was part, he was not the president and he was not the vice.
No, Ofurata no the president. No your vice.
Na second
was Ofurata the vice president or the president?
Or you corrupt.
I'm sure that no your president.
Jennifer.
No, corruption sama basono. What you Alan do? Say $9 million akodi Alan ho. Corruption ya air what is say sika bia ayra under trade ministry under Alan administration Alan Edwane on back for accountability.
Alan Edwane ni pani yare.
Oh, okay, that is how you say it. When
Uncle
I didn't interrupt, so don't interrupt me. Uncle with all due respect. And so we say Alan not or part of the government. But Alan is never corrupt. Alan Edina tama di ne yira tamu e ko fa corruption me bo no the way your MPP for e kan Alan a omo mpenanim ahwe a omo ntumi anfa no kredi anto ye because of Alan Adekye Nsroma no na nka mo fa corruption mo hwehwe e me bo no onu ade ne policy under 1D1 FA ba e kwa mo je kwose under presidency enwe ne si anya ye no e na mo je bre Alan Adekye Nsroma because a papa ne de na mo mpenanim ahwe and omo me bubu omu din nyinara no corruption issue aba no se me hwe adwuma so a ye de makosi adwuma no a corruption issue ba me na ye be hold them responsible so we are waiting say ABI NDC for every corruption issue be under trade ministry then we bring Alan in so who the Alan did Mahmoud Baomi was not the chairman of the police council omo ye koku omo watachima 8 was able to account for it it is ye can say ye bringing it in na ye nim nya koso
nyenipa 8 ni watachima
na he na wu ye
why should somebody that will account for bibi oni
in general no nipa he na wu ye
interior minister the by the whole again nipa 15
oh okay na just so do so mo me pon ye say matter so
and you say any one specific region
baba the video on how they spray them like M1 why
na Dr. Bawumia na netu oni kwa
families no
Jennifer
families as a chairman of a council of police which is the vice president no e dey no ya fa report be na aba ho abonten enti ye ka sama e be to Ghana for trim me ya brother so kaka na Alan bo
how many times ma Alan Jomatindi
Alan ka ho
how many times sit to we say no na yentin free o me so
yeah can responsibility always ultimate responsibility and taking care of it entered the presidency, not the minister. Alan was a mere minister. Minister no kwa no problem sa mo kwa na mo pesa mo de be ma no. Enti sa mo kuma de Alan di be mo eno no ni ya
na sa wo so Kenya na wo so bo Dr. Bawumia bo na ku fa.
Enti so
say we say Alan
na make us obi odi Alan di be.
Enti listen na mo di governance of
Alan na pesa na clear Abena, don't be biased. Make us obi kasa na interrupt.
If you say that, then you're also not being fair.
No, I'm a part
because
just that interrupt.
So I ask questions.
No, kasa no, my interrupt.
That's why I keep telling her.
What you say?
I shouldn't ask you questions. Is that what you're
telling me? No, I know. Me part just say, no interrupt me no. You should control her.
To keep.
All right. Where the Alan Bemusa, I don't see it. The head and the tail. The main ultimate was the president. Sana ya papa Mahama. Oba so mo boni din sa kan something so sa. Na mo dia makwa na ya ka mo dia mo say MPP press conference na o mo ye di twetwe ya so no. The best press conference.
Hey Jennifer, don't do that.
I'm not professional.
I've never been.
Please. Jennifer.
Yes.
What can I interrupt?
Oh, we are not so person or you rebuttal.
But I can't sit here.
You can't
sit here. Fear. Don't forget we are having shows. If you don't allow me, Mami Ejuma. There are people watching.
Of course, yes, I know. That people watching.
We need to be decorous with our communication and all that.
Of course, yes, I know all these things.
It's Mr. Me patrol.
Oh, you're not going to swap on me. Time no so.
Abena. Sir, press conference, MPP for ye baby. I think say it's premature. One. What the Omina will say? My bo Omina bro say. And mutuminya kukudro. Eshishe. Edi sikana ma fani bi the beye press conference. Enya kukudro kachire ye say. Bail terms no esoso. Na munya kukudro de monsabubo sikamu ne. So mutumi nya akukuduro edum nsabubo sikamu ama sika kese aye bubo no bill terms no munya akukuduro mfemfesi enka mi hu ye no na the very press conference a mo ya enka be bo mo a e be ti omo anim na ma party na anim abanyam se omo be ye press conference say ya papa Kenoforiata bro bra na wo gu ye anim ase because Kenoforiata being a finance minister we join no it's an indictment to the party but they don't know it is a press conference no more Canada omo ya the papa and come I think say enka Ghana for anasa aban o wo so no obe praise mo bebo mu din papa and the bail terms no is good. It will serve as a deterrent to other people not to do the same. It is what Hannah said, we say, Bell, about son. Next one, you know, say you're also going to face.
Someone may person may come and what her RT for 2 minutes. And some about the bill term, no scrap. 3 minutes now in the 3 minutes.
Okay. Call your time.
Some may come bill term, no say. Make up before bill term. There is an impression being created around this table, as in, say, say yeah NDC phone so yeah yes say dia yes so yeah hwe dia fa no kre ye jitum we shouldn't equally forget say mbere bi twamu our people were also held culpable ye dia man for gina mra nim enne Kenoforiata was your yare nti wontimi man beje embe gina na sema no we remember vividly we have not forgotten the former deputy finance minister under Rollins Urefie Victor Salome no yare no home fano. Me see even time I had no court in the year 2001. Oti court they ma court proceedings in course of judge need me pose hot. Mama no fa nduru ni anya den yento aso. Victor Salome, deputy finance minister. People who know him very well will testify. Omo monim case we. Me say to an extent say yes sentence say papa no to 8 years imprisonment. Or court in a prison class still na no home fano. Ye man the presidential pardon in the year 2005. And not a crabby and a cow and a papa here no kwa. So we in the NDC, we have faced those tortures before. Our people are sabi engaged with corruption activities. We have people who have been sentenced. We are not scared of anybody say dabi. It's equally a caution to everybody occupying the positions. Because there is no way I am before Sebi and then it has happened before and it will continue happening. And you see that as it pain. So it is bent to we or occupy position see the Obia will make sure say discipline and accountability work at your sector. It is very simple like ABCD. Say of course we hear say and I be me say me ye ni man ye ni ya what time ba wo so be say na de ade eh say e be ko na sa de a and they scratch your back, I scratch my back, and they say, "I never cause you know be na case ni na from farm, I foolish cases on one." There's any other corner. Now coming to the bail issue, what was the Criminal Act 30, is stating very clear. See, obi bail asem. Eba, I was see a reasonable bail, and the court knows this very well. Maybe before they be on one somebody and say, "Oh, pa lawyer for you, no more." A lawyer for akese.
Unyi say so no mo say unreasonable because
almost a lawyer for a MPP. You can lawyer for MPP. Inti omunimu pa they know. Say there is no way a court will give a bail that is not reasonable. They will never give you a bail you cannot meet. O check bail conditions now MPP for na say omo ho aba asama ya cho mo kotum nyina obi a bail condition different. It is never the same. It is never the same. Obia bail condition is different. Obi nipa yi dia omo de ya yastic no Ebenezer. They are almost okomo obi no constituency 4. Okoko attacking Naimos is an allegation. So almost okomo obi Naimos so okomo obi no constituency 4 so attacking Naimos. This one has nothing to do with financial irregularity. Does it have anything to do with abusing money or causing sending financial loss to the state? But we have people who did their
Harrison. So if it is in line with any financial irregularities there, and only bill they should be different from so be mobilizing for late ama omakwa attack 9 mosana.
That one lies in the bosom of the court. They decide what carries what bill. Or when they decide the court and then they decided, and I know say court now ever honor. NDC does not appoint anybody to the court. Likewise, the government, NDC does not take decision for the court. Sorry. Likewise, the government does not take decision for the court. Court no and they take a decision bill way. This person should carry this bill. This one should carry this bill. Looking at your strength, that is why it is being termed as what reasonable. Sankachama won't meeting a bail term condition code Sudan. Say anan buffer stock and want to be meet one and earning to meet your bail conditioner and come under Hudam. Poladomotry, Oko OSP. Also, the bail condition, what me meet you, also they're different. So they should stop creating an impression to say someone is using the judiciary to withhold them and treat them bad. Nobody is doing that. Some governor yadi omako ayinko amunga na nyasem. Unim si na poso enam nonsem so obiante. Obiante, nobody is making a case out of it because he knows how he is handling his case. Once some ba na efra wa na se brabe un some odo nkra atako wa ko tire mu bail ya be ma na ye de amount. Till say court ebebu for say oh ade awaye no kure wo si ukodam na ade no. That is when we can come to a logical conclusion say yes, what we have done is an offense. And therefore you need to be punished. But to term bail conditions and make it look like a punishment, and I say more manner look it say will be punishment because of bail conditions. No, it is never fair. Okay. It is not good for a political party like MPP to take that stand.
Mate, me that same pain for me na mo say e wo bomre na mo daje amaba me di Ghana ho enkomo na some dey pono so e be a husband Ben's wife 5 children suspected wife of infidelity ye di e ho enkomo Sharaj indict former GRA boss accused of causing 9 million financial loss to the state, and NPP slams judiciary over unreasonable bail terms. Efia Kranchawa, a deputy director in charge of Field Operations United Party, UP, by Sasana Jennifer Foriwa Queen, a deputy national communication director, New Patriotic Party, Harrison Kujo Abba, a corporate communication director, Emma Nadimo, MP for Medamwasepa. Ahase ne bebe makwan ma ye de ene Adekye Nsroma esie na mamenti birthday si emfri ho no motew. Happy glorious birthday to Sandra Ampoma of Sandy L Artisan in Accra, wishing you a wonderful day and more blessings ahead in all your endeavors. From Mark Baron of UTV into so my happy birthday Sandra, baby obi nyame inshallah so, and a happy birthday to Nanefia Afra Esiama from your mother Awo Sama Adom Esumenin, wishing you God's grace and blessing to grow in stature and in the wisdom of the Lord. Nti also nanefia afra asiama. Nti we say free one na hono so happy birthday. Happy birthday to Superintendent retired Cliff Aye Ofe, a former commander of Mile 7 District Police Station. You are an incredible soul for raising champions and monitoring great men. From Oforiwa, his daughter, that's your daughter of Mile 7 Station CID, I honor you, sir. It's baby, I will be a year. Ubase oma happy birthday. Nyame won shrawo na onye wokese wonto wonkwa enemu enso so. Enti wa wudi wa wodan enso yema happy birthday. Nyame won shrawo na onye wokese pa. So na happy birthday in advance enkoma bi Beatrice we adwuma e wo Fini Hospital ukwa assurance wo Tantra Hills Assemblies of God. Na nyame ya domo a ochina eye wa woda. Nti nyame enhira wonyo kese na dodo na frɛ wo Mama China nti na kyese Beatrice awa hotedin de Mama China if Sister Millicent ho no mo ho kani ene wadofo enyina ene me abenache bu so we wish you happy birthday in advance. You're such an amazing being. Nyame onhira what be ye do bebre aha na brema kwan me de na dwumede ni nyina esina matade de the joy closet na share matade wo matayiko o trade fair ene wo ajinga no so nti kopie mo honom no ma wo atade o se distance enye barrier ti bebia wo bi obehye wo so atade kama the entire crew asada kese enko emamo odofo hu ye mobody o chena domia Adekye Nsroma wo honom ma wo so mfo abena chibu achena me number so na me yimpaye ma wo se onyame wontutu wana mo nsi na de wo ye bi o ma ne yenhye wo hye won sam adwuma so wonyi mo firi mu so ene esen nyina mu me do mu nyina bebre Macramon so bye bye.